Hi everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video right now just to update you on Tour Divide 2020. Uh, it looks as if I am not going to do that this year. There's been no official call on it, but it's not really an official race, so it's really up to the participants to do that. Even if the border was open and it was totally legal to do it, I feel like it's not a great idea because not all of the small communities along the route will be welcoming of people passing through, and I think that kind of supersedes the ones along the route that might be a little more open to that. Kind of the nail in the coffin for me was Brush Mountain Lodge closing for the season. So with that, I just made the call, kind of made it official. I'd already been thinking about it. I wrote an article on Medium about kind of the letting go process of deciding not to do the race, and I will put a link in the comments below to that article so you can read it yourself. I've had a lot of good feedback on it. So, looking forward, setting more goals. I have started back to training. Earlier this week, I did a power test that was a lifetime personal best for me. Was at 139 pounds of body weight. Yes, there are a couple of quarantine pounds on there. I did 268 watts for 20 minutes, which is better than by about 5 watts than anything I ever did at sea level. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm starting to train now. First event that I'm planning on doing is not really an event, it's just a personal challenge. And that is a 50-mile, the north 50 miles of the Rainbow Trail. And I plan on riding that from my house as just sort of a testament to recreating out of your front door. I'm incredibly lucky where I live. You can just see in all of my videos that I live someplace amazing out here in the mountains, and I'm going to ride from my house to pretty much the middle of the Rainbow Trail and ride north on the Rainbow Trail to the end of it at Silver Creek. And the Rainbow Trail has some sections that are popular with cyclists, like the Silver Creek section, the Bear Creek section, but other than that, it's not, because it is really steep. It's really gnarly. It's incredibly rocky, but rocky in like chutes of just like 1 to 2 inch deep gravel. And there are people, I've read reports that people have put on the internet. They're like, oh, I did the Colorado Trail. I bike-packed the Colorado Trail. I went and tried to do the Rainbow Trail, and fuck that shit. So that's what I'm looking at. Just a one-day thing. I'm not going to bike-pack it. I'm just going to go before dawn, ride to the trailhead at Hayden Pass, ride that north, and then come back to my house. Should be, I think, around, it's going to be about 100 miles with some pretty gnarly shit in the middle. That's going to be June 5th. After that, I am looking forward to competing in the Colorado Trail Race. Unlike the Tour Divide, which is kind of, I feel like, in my wheelhouse of just being able to sit on my bike all day and just make tons of power and fight the wind. I love wind. I'm comfortable with that. Even though it's a much bigger event, much longer, Colorado Trail Race is a lot more intimidating to me. That's why I chose Tour Divide first over something, that's like local and shorter. So a little bit scared about that. I will know whether or not that's going to happen sometime around the end of May. About a month from now, Hefe Branham, who's taken over promoting Colorado Trail Race, he's going to make the call as to whether or not it's going to happen. So got that. If that doesn't happen, I'm hoping that the Mountains Revenge will happen. It's a much smaller event, way fewer participants, and much more isolated as far as where the participants go. See a little chicken background there. But Hopefully that will happen if Colorado Trail Race doesn't. Last year, you might remember I won overall. The weather was really awful, and I almost died twice. First from lightning, and I'm being literal here. Um, First time from lightning, and then from hypothermia because it rained and snowed on me on top of the mountain where I almost got struck by lightning. But enough about that. I made it out alive, obviously, but I do want to go back and have a, I guess, clean race, have a better race where I don't have to self-rescue, where I don't fear for my life, where I don't hallucinate. Well, I mean, some hallucinating is okay in a 24-hour race, but yeah, so that's like my backup plan for summer. In the fall, I want to do the Arkansas High Country route. And whether I do that in an official event or as an individual time trial, I'll just figure it out. You know, I want to do it, and I want to do it this fall, but I don't really have a concrete plan for it just yet. I want to get through the summertime stuff first. But the one thing I do want to mention on this video is that I am looking for a bike. Looking for a full suspension bike in the kind of 120 front, 100-ish rear category. I want to ride a full suspension bike in either, well, definitely for the Rainbow Trail and for Colorado Trail Race or Mountains Revenge. I have my Mayhem. It is a wonderful bike, but I'm looking for something just a little bit smaller, lighter, faster. I know people out there are going to say, oh, why don't you just ride your hardtail? I love my hardtail, but I got shit that happens in my neck and my back. I already would love to have something like a super caliber, like the thing that Trek makes with just the tiny little fleshlight looking thing in the back. I would love to have that as a Tour Divide bike. I just can't afford to buy one. It's just way easier on your body. I understand that people ride rigid single speeds in Colorado Trail Race, and that's great. I'm glad they do. I'm not going to do that. So, I've had a little bit of a hard time procuring that kind of a bike. I don't have the cash right now to purchase one, but I'm hoping that someone out there would like to promote their bike on things like the Rainbow Trail, which is a what the fuck sort of trail, like super rocky, super steep, super loose. Colorado Trail Race or Mountains Revenge. Just looking for that. So, thank you, Tiny. Making noises back there. So if you are a marketing person in a bike company and you would like to hoist one of your demo bikes this way for a few months this summer, it would be through about August, hit me up. Let me know. I would love to make some videos for you, let you promote the videos, I'll promote you. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. I gotta get my scratches straight. Anyway, that's what I'm looking for the summer. You know, if it doesn't happen, I can make it work with what I've got, but I want to go as fast as possible. That's the goal. It's off to a really good start right now. So I will continue making videos and continue training hard, and you guys can follow along. Thanks for watching.